Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today Pisces I'm going to be doing your chakra checkup tarot reading. So I hope you are doing well. I'm going to put out 7 cards representing each of your main chakras, look at blockages, and I will give you a few tips to unblock them should there be a need for it. Now please do bear in mind those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Take what applies and just forget the rest. The Page of Pentacles has just jumped for you. I just thought I would let you know. So what do my Pisces currents need to know? How are their chakras doing? For your first chakra, you have Judgment. For your second chakra, you have the 8 of Wands. Third chakra, the World. Fourth chakra, the 9 of Wands. Fifth chakra, the 10 of Cups. Sixth chakra, the 5 of Pentacles. And your last chakra, the 7 of Swords. Okay. So at your root, which is your energy center for survival, your sense of safety in the world, and how you draw abundance to yourself, you have the Judgment card. You have 2 major arcanas in your reading. You have the World and Judgment card, which are the last 2 cards of the majors. Now the major arcanas to me are very important cards because they denote a more permanent type of energy, when the minors deal with people, situations that we encounter on a daily basis. The major arcana indicate God, the divine, your angels, spirit, whoever you work with, intervening to give you opportunities to grow emotionally, spiritually and mentally, or to put you back onto the right track if you are not on your life path. I apologize if you can hear my dog. He's licking himself right now, which is the noise you're hearing in the background. So Judgment is, there's 2 cards of karma in the tarot for the majors. You've got Justice and Judgment. So obviously there are layers to the cards, and Judgment talks about a wake-up call, but also a transformation. So this is a beautiful energy to have at your root, because this is you growing, transforming, grounding yourself because of something that's just happened or is currently happening. Now this could be anything. Obviously this is a general reading. I don't know the ins and outs of your life, but it could be a relationship, it could be something happening at work, or simply some kind of spiritual development, because you've been working on this. But this is a card of you transforming yourself, ascending, growing, generally speaking, which is beautiful energy to have. And your second chakra, which is your creativity and pleasure centers, you have the 8 of Wands. Now what I mean by pleasure center is how you experience the pleasures of life. Wands is the suit of passions. It's what ignites your soul, you know, the determination to create and get something done. And the 8 is the number of advancement. And when you combine this with the fire of this suit, it talks about fast advancement. So it could be a burst of creativity that was triggered by this transformation at your root. Or it could be a burst of passion that you are experiencing. You may have had an offer, any kind of offer. So this is the energy flowing really nicely between your first and second chakra. It's beautiful. Your third chakra is your solar plexus, which is the center of your personal power, where all of your energy, whether physical and the willpower, resides. And you have the World. Now the World is the end of a cycle and finishing it successfully, having achieved, being victorious. it's a beautiful card of an end, but we're not talking about something sad, and we're not talking about a small end. We're talking about big lessons having been learnt, and you upgrading, literally. And I'm not surprised to see, because you have judgment right there. As I was telling you, you have a personal transformation happening here, or even a wake-up call. And so your prana, your life energy, is flowing very nicely between your first 3 chakras, and it's really successful. In your heart chakra, you have the 9 of Wands. Now, the heart chakra is your center of peace, centeredness, and love, as in how you give love and also how you experience it. And you've got the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 is a number of achievements, but when you combine it with the passion suit, it's a card of having given your heart and soul to something and feeling tired and having yet again another hurdle to tackle, basically. And so I'm getting the message of a weary heart. Your heart chakra is spinning more slowly. It's tired. It needs attention, is what I'm hearing from this card. There's still passion there, but it's tired. And again, I am unsurprised. You've had a personal transformation, a wake-up call. Things are moving forward really passionately, fast, and you have successfully closed a cycle. It takes its toll, you know. The one suit is tiring because it's that fire. Everything you do with passion is more taxing than what you do with, you know, half-hearted, basically, is what I'm saying. We then move on to your 5th chakra, which is your throat chakra. Now this represents your communication center, so how you express yourself and how you listen to others, your capacity to listen to others, and also expressing your truths, you know, of who you really are. 10 is the number of completion. Cups is to do with the emotional realms, so it represents your feelings and emotions, but also your relationships and love, generally speaking. The 10 of Cups is the happy ever after card. It's a beautiful energy of feeling fulfilled and content with life. So it's really nice to see in your throat chakra, because it means that you have a very balanced center of communication. You are very good at expressing yourself, your needs and your truths, and you're very good at listening to what other people have to say to you. So this is a very, very lovely card to get in this center. And you're still capable of, you know, saying what you need to say, despite the fact that you've got a weary heart, which is really, really nice. We then move on to the 3rd eye chakra. Now this is the center that represents how you see the world. So with your physical eyes, but also intuitively with your 3rd eye, which is located between your eyebrows. And you have the 5 of Pentacles. Now the 5 represents changes and challenges. Pentacles is to do with the physical realms, so home life, work life. This card denotes that you see the world as quite a harsh place where, you know, you have to have willpower to succeed and be happy, and maybe sometimes you can be at the receiving end of unfairness, and you know, there's not much you can do about that. And this indicates that your 3rd eye is clogged. You're just using your physical eyes, you're not using your intuition. And it's funny it should come up again, because I've just finished the fire signs, and if my memory serves, they all had a blocked 3rd eye chakra. And this is the same position, different cards, but representing the same kind of energy, of not being in touch with your intuition. And it comes from the weary heart that you've got here. These are linked. And then we move on to your crown chakra. Now this is your center of self-knowledge, of your wisdom that you've acquired, and also of your spiritual connection. And you have the 7 of Swords. And again, this doesn't surprise me, because it comes with the 3rd eye chakra energy. Because the 7 of Swords talks about being determined and focused to do something. It's really doing what it takes to achieve. And sometimes, you know, let's just say not everyone may agree with how you're doing it. And this is it's directly linked to how you see the world, as a harsh place, as a place that can lack, and having to be really ruthless to get what you want. And obviously this being within your center of spiritual connection shows if not a block, a slowing energy, because this does not sit well with you, obviously. So when I look at your cards, I see that something's happened that's really been a wake-up call or a transformation, something revealed, and it's happened very quickly, and it can either be a burst of creativity or of opportunity, or it could be a burst of passion in your life, anything to do with that. And you finished the cycle successfully, but it left you with a weary heart. You are still completely capable of expressing your truth and listening to people, which is beautiful, saying what you need, but your third eye and your crown chakra and your heart need a bit of attention. Now, in order to address those, you can do meditations or listen to healing sounds such as binaural beats. They're all for free on YouTube. Sorry, my dogs are barking. They're available, and they're very good to fall asleep to, and they do wonders, overnight when you sleep. You could do yoga, you could go for a walk. I would also advise not to eat junk food or overeat junk food or heavily refined food such as ready meals, sugars, cake, and obviously substances such as alcohol is not really good for the third eye. Anything with too much caffeine like tea, sodas, coffee is bad as well for the third eye. So really looking at what you consume to help with unblocking your third eye and your heart. Also, when it comes to your heart chakra, journaling may help you process those feelings and emotions and a quick transformation. So I would keep a journal by my bedside table, and I would journal how I feel on a regular basis, even if it's just to think about what you're grateful for and take notes of that. That is very helpful to support the changes and the transformation you're going through. And it will also help you look at the world slightly differently when you see what you are grateful for. And as for the crown chakra, a lot of meditation will help. If you work with your angels or your ancestors, you may ask them to help you with what's burdening you, and ask them to take it away from you so that you may be free of it. That is also a practice that I personally find very useful. I'm now going to pull out 3 crystals, and you can choose which one you want so that you get a more personal message. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so there's your first, there's your second, and there's your third. So if you've chosen the first one, you've chosen the third eye chakra. Dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So as I was telling you, with that third eye chakra, slowing down energy or even blockage, you may want to journal anything that you dream about as well. And the crystal you chose is labradorite. This is how it looks. If you've chosen the second crystal, you have the throat chakra, which was right next on it. Listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. And the crystal was Larimar, and it looks like this. And if you choose the final one, it's sacral chakra, passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. You see what I was telling you about? This transformation going really fast, and that was related to your sacral chakra here. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. That was a tiger eye crystal. So obviously you may call upon the energy of these crystals if the message resonated with you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if it helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful end of the month, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.